There are three things you need to know right now. Breaking news out of General Motors, one of the most important companies in the market, I'll say. The company is saying Q2 sales were impacted by timing of semiconductor shipments and supply chain disruptions. The stock is currently halted. And Julie, so interesting release here from General Motors. Not surprising. We could have continued to hear automakers just struggle to get the chips they need to make cars. They are out here reaffirming their net income guidance. All right, check done with that. But a bigger concern here is they have made 95,000 cars, and they can't get all the chips that these cars need. So what are they going to do with them?
Well, apparently they're shipping cars without finishing them.
Yes.
That's what it sounds like here. The company says that a total of about 95,000 vehicles in our inventory that were manufactured without certain components as of June 30th, and then were shipped out there and sold to dealers.
Right.
So, they're not done,
and
I suppose.
They had a subsequent as well release that they put out talking about the year over year. And just to put this in context, 15% lower year over year. The second quarter sales were. Their market share, they mentioned, was up by 1 point. But at the end of the day here, 582,401 vehicles in the United States sold during the second quarter of 2022.
The warnings are starting to pile up, folks. General Motors out here, Restoration Hardware this week, Bed Bath & Beyond. You're really getting the sense now the second quarter earnings season could be pretty ugly. And then, in the same breath, GM shares down about 46% year to date. At what point is this priced in? That will be something you have to watch here in the coming weeks.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the comparable numbers are here for the forecasts because the company is saying for net income, $1.6 to $1.9 billion, but EBIT adjusted net income will be from $2.3 to $2.6 billion. So
I'd roll with the adjusted EPS here, and they are reaffirming that is $6.50 to $7.50 a share. But is it believable? When you're putting out this type of warning about component shortages, how long is that guidance? Can it really be hit?
And this is when they're still ramping up a lot of their EV production as well. They mentioned in this most recent quarter, they're going to continue to gradually increase production of the Cadillac Lyriq, the GMC Hummer EV. I would hate to be in a Hummer EV and some of the components.
Maybe you'll get one in 2030.
Maybe in 2030
well,
as well.
And do you get to take it back when they get the components in and they retrofit it? I mean, how does that work?
If I'm paying over $100,000 for a Hummer, I want my heated seats. I want my cooled seats.
Well, and are they prioritizing the higher end vehicles and those types of items that people are paying for and just not including everything on the lower end?
You should order one and find out.
No, I'm all set.
You're good.
I'm all set.
They didn't say that this was like Toyota, though, and that the wheels might fall off. So
that's good.
That is a good
I like
thing.
the positive
They're
silver
just
lining.
metaphorically falling off. They're not literally falling off.